if my mic's not muted. So I learned this ramp rush, where if you go like that. So when you're building up like this, I just want to teach you guys this, because I do this a lot on my stream. You put 2 triangles up. So what that does is that blocks the enemy. So if I'm the enemy and I'm building higher like this, I can't go. I just stop. I just stop right away. And then I edit this, and boom, you get high ground. Unless he knows how to, what's it called? Unless he knows how to do this tactic where, like, if you're ramping up, whoops. If you're ramping up, if he knows how to do this tactic where you jump, then I messed that up. You jump, then you're basically have to get the high ground from him or her again. And not a lot of people know how to do the thing I just did. So yeah, I think this is a really good tactic though. I messed it up right there. But yeah. Oh, there's another tactic on. So I'm still learning how to do this, but like a lot of people build in like this. Shoot, I messed it up. So like they do a 3-layered ramp rush, and then keep going to the side while rushing up. And it's extremely hard for me, and maybe even you guys to do. But like, yeah, like it's pretty hard to do. But like, yeah, I see a lot of people doing it, and for me, I think that's way too hard and it uses a lot of mats. So you won't see me doing it in game very much unless I need to. And there's this trick I want to show you. You can do the pyramids, and it's still hard for a lot of console players. Mostly PC players can do it really quickly. Us console players, it's still hard even if we can just tap to edit. So what you do is, wait, this is kind of bothering me. Kind of laggy, guys. So what you want to do is when you're building up that, and then you have another person following you from here. So when you're building up, what I see a lot of players do is that they'll do this. They'll do like 2 like that. You see what I did? And then they'll edit this backwards. And yeah. But it's really hard for console players because console players tend to like only do one side, because for some reason a lot of people play on low sensitivity, so it's really hard for them to to do 2 edges at the same time. But yeah, there's also another ramp rush I know how to do. It's like 2 walls, 2 ramps, 2 floors, and 2 walls, 2 ramps, 2 floors, and it's kind of hard for me to do now because I changed my sensitivity a bit, and yeah, and like I'm still not very used to the sensitivity, but I mean I'm still trying to get used to my sensitivity now. So in this sensitivity, I probably won't be able to do it as good as I used to do it before, but I mean, yeah, let's just try it once I set this inventory out. So yeah, so it's like this. Did not mean to shoot that. So like that kind of. Wait, what? Wait. Okay. Well, yeah, you see what what the hell? Okay. Well, you see what I'm trying to do. And yeah, it's kind of hard for me, but with this new sensitivity, I'm trying to get used to it. It's not like I actually use it in game that much though, so. This will actually open up. And what my best friend can't do 90 degrees that well, and so if he ever watches this video, actually, I want to show him how to do 90s. Okay, you build up 2 times from where you began, and do it 2 times. What I see a lot of players doing is that they'll go like this 1 time and then go straight to the action, but you need to do the 2 times because a lot of times players can get caught up when they're doing this. So like they can get shot from the side and then they'll have to start building like this like crazy. But if you do 2 times quickly, it blocks this part and then boom, you'll surely have high ground. If not, and the person ramps above you like this, and you try pyramiding them and it doesn't, and it works like that, what you want to do is go like that. Do 190 degree right from where he was 90. And if he goes ramp up like this, wait, like this, you just have to try regaining high ground. Like if I see a player doing that, I would follow them like this, and when they're ramping up, I go like that, edit the thing, boom, and yeah. There's a Spider-Man climb I learned from Will Kills. I watch a lot of console players to learn how they build. So Will Kills did. I'm not sure if he made this or not. I'm not giving him that much credit to this, but what I saw him did, he called it the Spider-Man climb, I think. And I always look for tactics on how to like get high ground, instant high ground, stuff like that. Yeah. Wait, so what you want to do, ramp up, and then he goes like this. It's kind of like that, and he keeps going up like that. Here's this 2 walls, so what he does, here I'll put slow motion, puts 1 wall there, 1 wall here, puts floor here, ramp, and he keeps doing that until he has high ground, and then he has high ground right there. And what I don't like about this tactic is that like doing this can get exhausting. I mean, I'm too used to 90 degree angles to do that. Oh, and a lot of players I see when they're making it's called a double ramp up. Wait, let me get some more mats real quick. So what I'll see them doing when they're trying to get high ground from me is that they'll do 2 ramps up. So if I can get this wood real quick, they'll do 2 ramps up like this, and then they'll try editing that. That's what I do too. But the problem is you don't do this at like when you're starting a build fight with somebody and you're both just ramping up. Don't do double ramps because that will waste your things a lot. Like 2 ramps is already 20 wood. You just want to do 1 ramp up and try getting high ground like that. It's kind of simple, but for players who don't know how to do 90 degree angles and ramp up like what I just did, it kind of will be difficult. If you know how to triangle people, then you're basically okay. Because to triangle people, you ramp past each other, go like that, and you don't have to do 90. If you guys know what a 180 is, you can just do that. So to do 90, you just go like that, 3 walls like this, and put a ramp over. You don't have to do floor and everything. I'm just saying You can just put a wall like that, and boom. What I see, I used to do this a lot because Myth did it once against Tfue and it worked. He got instant high ground. Well, not instant, but like he got high ground just from doing this. So when they were build fighting, I saw them do this. So you know how Tfue, like if you're the type that doesn't like wasting mats, this is perfect for you. Because what Tfue does is that he puts like this and gets high ground, right? What I saw Myth did was he ramped up like this. He turned around and yeah, he got, like, when I saw this, I was like, wow, it's actually a cool tactic to use. Because not a lot of players I know do this. I did this a lot back in season 4, I think it was. Or no, it was I forgot when Playground came out. I think it was season 4. And when I saw them build battle for the first time, I was like, whoa, I gotta use this tactic against my friends. And I did it a lot until I found out that doing this kind of wastes time a bit, because when doing 90s you just jump up like 2 times. With this you have to jump once and then you have to like get ready to focus, and it may not seem like you're wasting time at all. Oh, I'm just not wasting math, it's easier. But it really, when you take a little bit of time to turn around depending on what sensitivity you have. But in all honesty, it's still a pretty good tactic, even if you don't care about your sensitivity. What I like doing a lot when I'm trying to get high ground is that if someone blocks me, like, so they're crossing me, right? They block me. What I see people do a lot is that they'll block me and themselves, edit their stuff, and do that. What I like doing is when they do that, is what I'll do, like they pyramid me, right? Or, yeah, they pyramid me. What the hell, brother? Okay, so what they'll do is they'll pyramid me, and I'll just jump out to the side and try getting high ground back. Because it's kind of hard doing for me, because I only just started doing that, and it's kind of hard. What my friend Ricky told me to do is that when you're doing this and you jump, I didn't do that, and you jump, so like that, right? I don't feel like falling again, so I land right here, and I try doing that. That's what he told me to do. Okay, wait, I messed up. And that's what he told me to do. Like what I see Tfue doing is that he'll go on this side and he'll just ramp up normally. But what my friend told me to do is that he'll go like that and he'll go over here. What I usually do is that I'll go over here and ramp up above whoever pyramided me and just continue on from where I left off. Yeah, well, yeah, that's all about I've got right now. Or actually, I think I've got one more up my sleeve. I saw this tactic. It's called the turtle tactic. A lot of pro players use it in scrims. So what they'll do is like your box, right, like this. And what you do, you'll just keep doing this. And sometimes they'll put other things to confuse the player. And once they've done that, they're gonna ramp up like this. And yeah, they'll try regaining high ground like that. And they'll do this, right? What I saw Tfue doing is that, okay, wait, so like when Tfue's ramping up, and he doesn't have the high ground, he edits this. I'm gonna do slowly. He goes like that. He puts a, okay, well, let me get some wood real quick. So what he will do is that here, I'll just, if I can show you, he'll ramp up like that, and then what he'll do to regain high ground, he'll just keep doing this over and over. He'll put 2 walls, a floor, and then a stair. and he'll do it again and again. And he'll just keep doing it. And he does it like when he's at the same level as the enemy. He like this. He's at the same level, right? He'll just edit out and just like completely destroy the guy. I only saw Tifa do that like 1 or 2 times, but like I learned a lot from doing it. And I think it's a sick tactic. It doesn't waste as much mats, but it kind of wastes mats. I mean, as long as you're using it for something, am I right? That's all I have to show you guys. I'll see you all next time. See you guys.